Hey guys, we are in our cabin. It's so small. Oh my gosh. Hi. Yeah, we're dying a little bit. I don't know if you guys have heard of, I think it's called Croatia cough, but I think that's what you get in if you're doing Sail Croatia. This is giving Croatia sore throat. So definitely not pleasant. But I mean, what do you expect? We are like drinking a lot and just
a lot of people, not just from our sail. There's like, you know, when we go out to party, there's Yacht Week, there's Sail Croatia.
Yeah, there's everybody. Today is the big raft day, so it's when all the boats line up and have a huge massive party out at sea. So this is probably the thing that, because there's so many benefits to going early, I think this is the one downside. However, it is taking us a little bit to set up, so I can't picture this with 50 boats setting up. Does seem kind of crazy. We paid for the AC, but we've been using it kind of on and off just because it does get the room so cold and our throats are not feeling great, so that's just not the greatest combination.
Yeah, also the nights in June are chilly. I want to say cold, so you could just open a window and it actually felt pretty good. You know, depending. I didn't really sleep. I didn't have sweatpants, and Lou had some sweatpants last night. She felt hot. I'm cold.
Yeah, so nights in June are definitely cooler, so I guess you don't have to pay for the AC, but I don't know, because there's a group of guys on the other boat and they smell horrible, and they literally say that it's because of there's no AC, but I'm like, I don't know if that's the only reason.
It's also we are two of us here, right?
Yeah, there's two of us. Like, we're not sweating upon like 5,000 people while we're like chilling on the boat. So but yeah, I mean, so far it's been great. Today's more of like a hard party compared to yesterday in Vis. Last night, as you guys saw, we went to Paka and we highly recommend it. It did feel like the most like family type meal we could have had in Croatia, and the fact, and they have a vineyard, the wine, like everything was like made there, so it was really cool. But yeah, we will report back after the raft party, just because I'm really nervous about bringing the camera out when everyone's super drunk. I might do it for photos only, just because that's a quick snap rundown, but I feel like once you start taking videos, gets a little messy. Yeah, and I don't know how it's gonna go. We'll see. But yeah. Hey guys, we're back. We never recapped from yesterday's yacht party. I don't know what to call it. Raft party. Yes, thanks RP. Raft party. It was absolutely amazing, as you probably saw from all the videos. It actually was. I was really concerned because it was only 4 boats, but it was insane. And I learned that if you have too many boats, they don't even do the circle because you can't set it up. like you have to have almost like a very specific perfect number for those. So I am happy about that. And so we ended up sleeping about 15 hours after the party, just because, again, this Croatia cough, I'm warning all of you, come prepared. But anyways, other than that, today we woke up, we kind of just chilled for a couple hours where we were docked for the raft party. So it was nice to just have breakfast, have a really slow morning, a little dip, recovery time, and we sailed over to a small island. I'm not remembering the name right now. I'll insert it in here, but we're a small island really close to the big island of Hvar, which is where we're gonna head tonight for a really cool party. So we're very excited for that. But it's been so nice to just chill, explore. This island's really small, so there's not much like to explore, just like the beautiful beach. And the girls in the crew for Sailweek have been raving about the showers here, just because, as you can know or can tell, it's really difficult to shower in that small of a boat, and we have the bigger boat, so I can't picture the other ones. But we're gonna go shower, eat some yummy food, and do some more partying. So pray for us and our Croatian cough. I wanted to show you a typical morning during Sailweek because of how peaceful it is, and the complete contrast with, for example, the explorations during the day or the fun party nights. A typical morning, it's really just us sailing through and seeing some dolphins, spotting tons of wildlife, seeing huge mountains lined with vineyards, and just taking in how unbelievably amazing this experience has been, and how lucky we are to get to experience sailing through Croatia. Hey guys, welcome to Makarska, something like, I'm butchering it. But we have now sailed from a little bit off the island of Hvar to Makarska, and we basically spent our whole morning sailing. It was a really long sail. We did a swim stop, it was really nice. I tried to get some really cool inspo pics from like Pinterest girls, so that was fun. And now we went cliff jumping, and I jumped, so that was really exciting. And now we are kind of exploring the town, the old town, just vibing. And we got to talking about how like amazing this trip has been, but we're also super thankful that like with Sailweek we did come at the beginning of the season, because every other vlog we watched was very like patty and then go to bed. And I feel like this time, like, we really got a chance to do like a lot of partying, but also like a lot of exploring that I don't know if we would have gotten a chance to do otherwise. But we were talking about how like we also understand that like sometimes you kind of do want to party with a group. So I feel like, because last night the partying was so crazy and so much fun, and we've gotten to know the groups of people in the other, we're a total of 4, so in the other yachts for like a while. So like now I just feel like we're all like kind of together and vibing. So like, you always want to have that kind of connection. I feel that like if it was just me and Arby alone, it would be like, oh, what's going on, you know? But yeah. Hey guys, we are, well, not officially done with Sail Week, but it is very much our last day. On the 7th day is a little bit more low-key. Also, don't mind us, we got burned today. I don't know if you guys, like if you guys have seen or watching the video, you'll see that like the whole time we're not burned. We were reapplying, we were doing so good. The raft, not even at the raft party we got burned, and today, the last day, oh my gosh, I look orange. Yesterday after we spoke to you guys, we headed over for some cocktails and to watch the sunset. And we, as you guys saw, we went to the Whiteout party, which is the big party which Sailweek and Sailweek Croatia kind of get together and do this big party at the cave. And it honestly was so much fun. I had a blast and our group was so fun. I think like partying in other countries is already such a cool experience, but partying when you're part of a group that you've like been traveling with is like, it's even better. So 10 out of 10 recommend in that respect. We woke up this morning, we had our beautiful hostess make us some amazing breakfast. The journey back was really long though, so we did 4 hours I think, or 4.5 hours straight, and then recovering because last night we went to bed at 5 a.m. and I don't even know how. We stopped over at around, I think, 1:30 p.m. and we got to have a little last swim spot of our little yacht week thing, our little sail week thing, and we stayed there for a while. I want to say we stayed there for like 2.5 to 3 hours, which was really nice. So I was practicing my dives, we're chilling, got some cute pics. The only thing is, because it was the last day, like we put on sunscreen at the beginning, we waited, and then we just, it was bad. We should have reapplied clearly, but it was a really nice wholesome way to end. I think it was really nice. And now we're back at the port. You can definitely, it depends on your driver and the amount of people in your boat, but like they asked us where we wanted to swim and we were just like, oh, can we swim closer to the marina? So we did that. So it only took like 40 minutes after our lunch, and yeah, we had our little last supper, our last lunch together, and now we're back. We are 30 minutes from Split, so we're gonna take the bus, kind of explore, get some spritzes, see the old town. The rest of our crew, like of all the boats, are actually docked at Split, and we were told basically that this isn't like by choice. Basically, whoever's chartering out the boats, or I guess renting out, chartering them out, I think it's called, where their boat like has the permit is just where you have to go. So that was the only thing that's kind of like, oh, we kind of wish we were with like our whole fleet, but it's all right. We're gonna go see some splits, and we're happy that we're gonna technically get like a day and a half there. So